We're getting new details today on an officer-involved shooting in downtown Bakersfield. The Judicial Council of California says Kern County has the worst-funded court system in the state. The numbers say we're getting about half the money we need because funding can't keep up with the growing population. Blockbuster buyout is moving ahead between two oil giants, and this is happening right now. Shell is buying BG Group for $70 billion. Starbucks' CEO is encouraging his employees to talk about race relations. We're now finding out that the state's drought could mean an early fire season. It's finally official, and now all she needs is her whistle. The NFL has hired its first full-time female official. Well, the big NCAA college basketball tournament starts later this week, and companies nationwide, they stand to lose a lot of money. One man who could rhyme like Zeus and hit like Zeus, Muhammad Ali, will now be protecting this house. The 73-year-old heavyweight boxing legend has signed a multi-year sponsorship deal with Under Armour. All eyes are on the email of Hillary Clinton today. The former Secretary of State is holding a press conference right now, and for the first time, she's expected to address questions over her using her own private email for official business while she was Secretary of State. Let's listen in. Something that we're monitoring right now, we have two local schools that are on lockdown here in Bakersfield. The schools are Frontier High School and Veterans Elementary. They're both on lockdown. This is information that we've just received from Bakersfield Police. Police say that at Frontier High School, a white man was wearing a red sweatshirt and he was armed with a knife, then jumped a fence onto the campus. He's since jumped a fence off of campus, and now officers are setting up a perimeter and obviously trying to track him down in a neighborhood that is east of Frontier High School. So Frontier and Veterans Elementary both on lockdown right now. We have a cameraman heading out there, so we will try to get the latest info as soon as we can. Obviously, anytime something like this comes in, it's not always easy to get the latest stuff right here on the anchor desk. So check us on Twitter, check us on Facebook, BakersfieldNow.com. That is always the best spot to get the latest information. How about this? Let's change gears. Quite a milestone. How come the president doesn't want to teach his daughter how to drive?
Well, maybe he has, but maybe he didn't. We don't know that.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a rite of passage for a parent and for a kid, to take your kid out to the parking lot, the empty parking lot, and you show them how to put it into gear.
It is nerve-wracking, though, for parents. I'm sure you remember your experience. So maybe they're kind of just, if they have the option to pass it off to people who are a little bit
I don't
more.
know. And have you seen how the Secret Service drives? As far as a tornado in Kern County, I spoke with Miles earlier today, and he said 22 years ago to the day, there was a tornado in McFarland. So we don't have them very often, but apparently February 23rd would be the day that Dorothy would want to stay out of Kern County. But for now, you know, we've seen those videos on our Facebook page. We've seen those pictures, but it is pretty gnarly out here, and it is, quite frankly, kind of chilly. Of course, I don't think it's as chilly as it is in Bear Valley Springs. That's where Katya Hall is right now. Katya?
Eyewitness News reporter Tom Murphy has been live at the scene for us with the latest. Tom.
Hey guys, we're here right now, and all that's going on this moment is just the aftermath of a pretty brutal accident. Take a look at what's going on behind me. You can see there are 3 cars involved in this accident, and I'm going to go onto the camera right now and try to show you what I'm seeing. Here's the details. So far, 11 people were in these 3 cars, but the brunt of the damage was done to that Toyota pickup truck that you see there in the middle. 2 people in that truck moderately injured. They had to be airlifted to KMC. We don't know the exact details of their conditions right now. As I zoom out now and show you a little bit more of what's going on, you can see there's that maroon Jeep, there's the silver Ford, and the middle pickup truck in the middle as well. But take a look at also some of the stuff that's going on there. I mean, you see there are doors in the road, there's just markings from the crime scene, and obviously we are still waiting a lot more information on this. But just to show you exactly where this is, take a look as I kind of pan to the right. We're right by the quiet soccer fields here at the Bakersfield Sports Village, and so it was expected to be a pretty quiet afternoon here, but what happened was one of these cars went through that do not enter spot right there and collided with 2 of the other cars, basically driving in a spot where they shouldn't have been driving, and that is believed to have been what led to this accident. As far as the victims, as far as the people that were injured, Like I said, we have 11 people hurt, 2 people in this pickup truck right here moderately hurt, and 9 other people, they had about minor injuries. We don't know much about their ages, we don't know much about their sex, we don't know how fast any of these cars were going, but BPD is on the scene, and I can tell you that they are investigating everything right now. I mean, the street is blocked off for about a half a mile down that way, down Ash, just because they're still investigating and looking into everything. We're going to try to get updates, and we're going to be live at 6 as well. I'm also tweeting on, and you can check out at Bakersfield Now, where we'll try to have an update as well. But for now, from the Bakersfield Sports Village, Tom Murphy, Kurt and Courtney, back to you.
A follow-up story tonight on a problem in Lamont. Reporter Tom Murphy has more on how our investigation is helping keep that community safe. Tom?
Kurt, it was exactly 3 weeks ago, the last time it rained in Lamont. We went out to Weedpatch Highway to investigate why floodwaters were flowing into the street. Today we went back out there with results for our tipster, Raul.
We're ready for the next rain if we get it.
That hasn't always been the case for Raul Rocha in Lamont.
The little floods like this happen every time we get a little rain.
20 days ago, Rocha called our tip line. He was upset about illegal berms that caused floodwaters to flow into the street along Weedpatch Highway. Wednesday, we went back out there. The road was obviously drier, but it's also noticeably wider.
Back here behind my right shoulder is where the berm used to be, and now we're probably 45 feet to the east where the berm is now.
Caltrans has been working to move the berms.
I did not expect the work to come this fast, but I'm very, very happy that it did.
Just like Rocha wanted.
The water will not be on the roadway anymore, and the community will not be impacted by it.
An impact that may not have happened without a call to our tip line.
Thanks to 29 News, we got something done. Because of the news, you get the media involved and people seem to work better together.
Now, there you heard Raul give us a nice pat on the back. It wasn't just Eyewitness News. Besides us, Rocha said Andy Vidak and Rudy Salas' respective offices helped move the berms. Raul, though, he's not satisfied yet. He wants basins to be installed, so the next time it rains, the water will be transferred off the road and into the ponds in Lamont. Kurt, back to you.
Thanks, Tom. If you have a story like this one you want us to investigate, call our tip line, 869-2929. Again, the tip line number, 869-2929.
Reading Cinema and has more. Tom?
Hey Courtney, do you live your life a quarter mile at a time? Well, if so, then you need to be here at the parking lot at Reading Cinemas. That's because we've got hundreds of cars here just like this one that was made in Bakersfield, all from scratch, from hand parts by Felix and Stan right here. So we're going to get this party started right now and get going and show you what we got going on here. We got hundreds of cars. We got hundreds of car enthusiasts here. Take a look. This is the Wheelaholics Car Show in Bakersfield, in Reading Cinemas. And take a look at what we got going on here. We got so much. If you want to go and take a ride with me, you should be here right now. Check this out. Hundreds of cars. They're going to be giving out awards. Some of the awards include Best Import, Best Domestic. We got cars from the farthest places in California. Cars are here from San Diego. Cars are here from Las Vegas. Cars are here from Fresno. Yo, I feel like I'm in a rap video right now, if we're being honest. And all of this is going to lead to a special premiere of Fast and Furious 7 tonight. But first, we talked to some of the car people today about why Bakersfield has such a special car community.
Bakersfield's always been known as a pretty good, median for the car community. You can bring it in. It's central to everywhere within a couple-hour drive.
So here we are right now, and I mentioned we got a special premiere of Fast and Furious 7. That's going to be at 7 tonight, and they said they already have over 500 tickets sold. Of course, Fast and Furious 7 coming after Paul Walker's death. And so we're excited. There are 2 theaters that are rented out here. There's hundreds of people right now. They're about to give out all the awards. But for now, coming live from the parking lot, I get to say something on TV. I never narked on no one, Courtney Bryant, and we're going to get out of here right now. Tom Murphy, Bakersfield. Bye-bye.
I have no idea what that means, but thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.